Good morning, YouTube. It's a little rainy this chilly morning. It's not that chilly actually, but it's raining. It's like in the 50s. It's not that bad. But this morning when I got here, it was a lot chillier. So anyways, I apologize for not having uploaded in the past like week or two. Just been juggling life, basically. That's what always happens. And sometimes it's a little rougher than other times. Anyways, I wanted to talk today about, in this video, yesterday and the last couple of days, I've been watching a lot of Linda Moulton Howe, a lot of her videos, and one video in particular where she she presents her taxonomy of alien life forms. It's very interesting. I'll leave a link below. I highly recommend it. And that's kind of what I want to talk about is like people that are still in their bubble, still trapped in their bubbles, and probably in the same bubble that they've been in for as long as they can remember, probably since birth. They've never stepped outside of their bubble. I think those people are the ones that have a harder time managing just everyday life, because they are stuck and set on just their way of how things are in the world, how reality is, and how things work. And anything that falls outside of that narrative and that framework, they just ignore or come up with their own little solution or answer to why that is. And it's usually placing them as a victim. I think a lot of people do this, and these are people, I've been watching a lot of Eckhart Tolle too, by the way, and I started reading his books, The Power of Now, really good stuff. Anyways, Eckhart Tolle kind of talks about how, let me see, I kind of lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Okay, so Eckhart Tolle, and basically, you know, his basic idea that we really have no control over anything except ourselves, and sometimes we barely have control of that. But we can try to at least understand and control our own feelings and our own perceptions of the world. So the way to do that positively is by getting as much information as you can, and from all kinds of sources. And we can't just assume that the only legitimate sources are the ones that are handed down to us from authority, because that's the biggest mistake that everybody makes. And that's why you get trapped in your bubble. The way to leave your bubble is to start looking at other sources, as crazy as they may sound, and just to start to realize and open your eyes to the fact that the universe is very old. It's trillions of years old, as far as we can tell. And our planet and the human species is not, I mean, nowhere even near that old. So to think that we're just the only ones out there, and there's nothing else out there that might be more intelligent or older, a lot older, maybe billions or trillions of years older than us. I mean, come on. That's a real stretch. But those are the kinds of ideas that keep people locked in their bubbles, and that's why they can't step outside. Once you step outside your bubble, and you can start to like get a better view of the bigger picture, I mean, it's just mind-blowing, first of all. But then you open up the doors to so many more possibilities. And, you know, possibilities that maybe certain ideas confine you to doing certain things here, you know, in this earthly body, in this lifetime. Things with, you know, religious ideas that concern death and what happens after death. But, you know, once you start to look at these other sources and kind of expand your mind to other possibilities, death doesn't seem all that scary anymore. I mean, that's one thing I've always said, is if I don't understand something, I mean, that's where the problems start. I like to understand things, and the only way to do that is by having a lot of information from a variety of sources. So I will leave links to Linda Moulton Howe and some Eckhart Tolle videos. Highly recommend them, and maybe just start expanding your perception of things. And that it does require that you leave your bubble, and then, you know, slowly your eyes will start to open, and you just start to see everything a little clearer. It might not make your everyday life any easier, but it'll just make your understanding of the world a lot clearer. So that's my video for today. I'll try to post more regularly. This month and next month is kind of like the busiest months of the year for me on my freelance writing side. So I'll try to keep up. Thanks for watching to all my subscribers, and I'll keep posting. Thank you.